We're talking college sports in the Deep South, where college football is king and the battle cries War Eagle. We would like to think that the SEC conference is the best in all of college football, and the SEC West, arguably one of the more competitive sub-conferences in college football, producing 6 national champions within a few years span. All right, so we got some news out of Oregon. The Oregon Ducks had their spring game today. We've been kind of covering Oregon off and on for the past few months since we've been doing this thing. And Oregon has aspirations, obviously, to be the Pac-12 champions, be the first time since 2014. Mario Cristobal with deep ties in the South recruiting-wise, and is very reflective on his roster. So when we look at the spring game for the Oregon Ducks, one of the things that we were interested in is who is going to be one of Justin Herbert's go-to guys. Justin Herbert is aspiring as a Heisman Trophy candidate. He definitely has the schedule set up to possibly do so, assuming that the stats line up. But we just didn't know who his go-to guy was going to be. So we're looking at Juwan Johnson out of Penn State. He actually transferred from Penn State, was very productive his junior year with a little over 700 yards. Didn't pan out quite as well his senior year. But definitely had a promising showing. It wasn't lights out, but had a promising showing in the spring game for the Oregon Ducks. He caught 32 yards and also had a very interesting touchdown where he caught the pass in the deep corner of the end zone, where it appears that he could possibly be a red zone threat for the Oregon Ducks this particular fall. So we'll pay attention to this story to see how things continue to develop for the Oregon Ducks, obviously facing Stanford, Washington, and Arizona State on the road, as well as USC. So the Pac-12 aspirations can get a little shaky. For the last couple of years, the Pac-12 champions has had multiple losses, which is one of the reasons why the Pac-12 champions have not turned out to be a college football playoff team in recent years. But we will continue to follow this story. We know that Oregon is going to be a very talented team with the addition of Andy Avalos as the defensive coordinator. Will play very well on defense, very sound in that variation of the 3-3-5. Once again, it's K-Stu the GOAT for Vernon Speaks Sports, mostly talking Auburn football. War Eagle.